All right, so we got breaking news here. The Chicago Bears have placed 2 players on injured reserve, and we got to talk about it because I got a lot to say. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Stall back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so let's hop right into this, people. We get word that the Bears are placing Kyler Gordon and Braxton Jones on IR, injured reserve, which means they will miss a minimum of 4 games now. And man, oh man, the blows just keep coming with the injuries, especially to the secondary. And I'm kind of shocked that these guys are being placed on IR versus just missing a game or 2. But yeah, let's just say this, all right? I have a lot more to say about Kyler Gordon than I do Braxton Jones. So I'll get Braxton Jones out of the way first, and then we'll get to Kyler because I got a lot to say about him. Braxton Jones, obviously, this one doesn't hurt as much because he is not a starter. You have Theo Benedette, who is the starting left tackle for the Bears. So obviously, this doesn't hurt as much, but it does hurt in 2 aspects. Obviously, you know, the depth portion of it, right? You always want to make sure you have depth pieces behind your starters. And so Braxton Jones, even though, again, he's not as good as Theo, and certainly that's what, you know, Ben Johnson has stated and proven through benching Braxton, he's still serviceable. He's still a guy you want to have as a depth piece. He's a guy that started a lot of games in this league. So that part does hurt. And then the part that also hurts more, I think, is the fact that we can't dangle him as a potential trade piece now, at least in the immediate future, because he's going to be on IR, and I don't think teams are going to want to trade for injured offensive linemen. And so that part also does suck, because there were some rumors out there I mentioned to you guys about how we could trade for a potential edge rusher by trading away Braxton Jones, because I still do think teams could use him. So it does hurt in 2 folds right there, with him just being a depth piece and then also a trade piece. But overall, you know, him dealing with the knee injury, hopefully he gets better from it, and he is good to go. But that is what I have to say about Braxton. Now let's get to Kyler. Kyler's dealing with a hamstring, groin issue, and to me, with Kyler Gordon, this is another blow to the story of Kyler Gordon, okay? Which is very solid when he's available, but he's just not available enough. Has not played a full season since entering the league, with 14, 13, and 15 games. And now this year, missed the first 4 games, comes back for the last 2, and now he's out for another 4 games. This is coming literally after signing a 3-year, $40 million contract with the Bears, which is not looking good right now. And I told you guys this in a previous video talking about Kyler Gordon, which is, man, like, Kyler's pretty injury prone. We talk about Jaquan being injury prone a lot, but Kyler is just as injury prone, and I just don't know if I feel good about his future with this team as far as dependability. We know he's a good player, but is he dependable? Is he available for you when you need him? And there's a lot of players in this league where they're good enough, the talent is there, but teams move on because they're just not available. They're injury prone. I'm not saying the Bears are going to do that. Obviously, we just signed the man to a 3 or $40 million deal. But what I'm saying is, you certainly are going to keep your options open and your eyes and ears, you know, kind of on the lookout to see if you can get more corner help, because a guy like Kyler has shown you that he's really not, you know, as reliable as you would like him to be. And this just adds to the list of guys being out, right? Jalen Johnson's already out. Tyreek Stevenson is hurt. And so in the immediate future, though, you certainly need a corner. So the trade deadline was shaping up as, you know, something where we're just going ahead and see if we can add an edge rusher. Your secondary is decimated right now, right? You're decimated. Your starters are all out: Kyler, Jalen, Tyreek, and you're starting guys like Nashawn Wright, Nick McLeod. Like, that's just not good enough. And so at this point, the focus should go from edge rusher to cornerback immediately. The Bears need to go out there and get some cornerback help. I'll probably make a couple of videos talking about this, potential options out there for the Bears. But this is serious, folks. I mean, you rarely are put in a scenario where your starters are all out. And that's the case here with the Bears. And so to me, they absolutely need to go ahead and address this in the immediate future. I expect them to elevate some guys from the practice squad. But as far as this season, with the Bears being 4-2 and potentially being able to do some stuff, make some noise, you absolutely want to go out there and see if you can get a cornerback, a reliable one, while these guys are out. Again, you don't got to obviously go ahead and give up anything significant, but, you know, at least in the immediate future, you want to get some reinforcements out there. So I definitely think the Bears need to look into that. But yeah, man, I'm so disappointed in Kyler being out. Obviously, injuries suck. You can't control them, but it's just like, you know, that's the reliability part, keeping your body right, being able to be there for your team. Kyler just hasn't shown it this year, and it's just, you know, it's left a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth for him. So let me know what you guys think about that, man. Kyler Gordon and Braxton Jones being placed on IR. Leave your comments down below. Sound off below. I want to hear from you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. As always, thanks for watching.